Oh, it's Ophelia's sister. Well, like the original Octopath, she is pretty much behind her sister always. Lianna is an Ice Cleric healer. Lianna is really good at breaking the enemy shield with her 3-hit Staff AoE and her 3-hit Ice AoE. Her physical attack stat is horrible, so the first one is just for shield breaking. The second one can actually deal some decent damage, but she does not have any innate ice damage up though. But what she does have with it is that ice attack also debuffs the enemy. And what's special about it is that AoE attack debuff is very rare in this game. So use the skill once, you hit all the enemy, and now all the enemy deal way less damage. And what's strong about Lianna is that her healing spirit is very special. Not only it also heal, it also buff up your defense and magic up. So attack, defense, and healing all in once. What's special about this skill is that at level 88, unlike other skill where you get SP reduction, the skill gained the ability where the buff can be boostable by turns. And this is very important because usually when there's an attack skill that also buff or debuff the enemy, the turn duration is not affected by the boost. So for Lianna's buff to be affected by the boost is a really good thing. Oh look, it's an anti-attack on a cleric. Yeah, usually this is a thief skill, but for Lianna to have it, it's pretty good on her because a cleric job is to make sure your teammate doesn't die. So debuffing the enemy attack would help that out a lot. Oh, and Lianna also has a revive like Anya's, but it's just better to keep your teammate alive and don't let that revive occupy a skill slot and just sub it in for something else, okay? Lianna's first passive is nice to have, but probably won't utilize much because of how much SP her skill costs, so she will be in the backline most of the time. The same goes for the second passive. It would be nice to have, but due to Lianna being in the backline most of the time, it's not really helpful for her. Is a unit that really focuses on keeping your teammate alive. There is attack buff for your team, there is defense buff for your team, there's attack debuff for the enemy team, and there's also healing for your team. Lianna can also reach the 30% cap attack and magic down on the enemy, one through her Glacier's Debilitator and the other one through her anti-attack. So you don't need to bring other attack debuffers since Lianna can take care of that herself. What she's lacking though is that she lacks a regen, which is very important for her because her skill costs so much. As she have a regen, she can spend more time in the backline doing nothing, but because she does not have a regen, she has to spend more time in the front line to be contributing. Currently, Lianna is a strong healer. Not necessarily better than Anya's because she does not have a regen, but she can do quite a few things that better than Anya's, like utility, shield breaking, and applying buff to your team. In the Land of the Rising Sun, she's like the third best healer over there, which is not a good thing because Ophelia and Ningyu is completely on a whole nother level compared to her. Unlike damage dealer, usually you only put one healer on your team because having two healers is kind of unnecessary. So Lianna does not see much play because of that, and not only that, not only she got power creep by Ophelia and Ningyu, there's other apothecary who can also do her job better than her. Let's compare Lianna and Anya's. Stat-wise, Anya's completely beat Lianna in this one. She has more SP, which means she can cast more stuff, she has more magic, meaning more healing, and she has faster speed, meaning she can act before the enemy kill your teammate. Other than that, the only thing I say Anya's would have better than Lianna is that Anya's has her regen. Both can heal, both can apply buff, one can apply buff while also healing, both have very strong elemental attack, one at 240, the other one at 260, and both of them can revive. Lianna is also good at applying attack debuff on the enemy, which is something that Anya's do not have. The thing about Lianna is that although she can do so many great stuff right here that can keep your teammate alive, Ophelia, who released like 1 month after her, just do everything almost better than her on a whole nother level too. So Lianna get power creep very soon after, and with how fast we're getting OG 8 unit in EN right now, it's probably better to just save Ruby for his sister. So, poor Lianna.